we're gonna have to speed.
We got 30 minutes. 40 minutes. All right.
No, we
so
don't.
my top 10 are 25. So for my honorable mentions, I have Josh Giddey, Paulo Banchero, Evan Mobley, Franz Wagner, and Scotty Barnes. And then my top 10 players under 25 goes as follows. At number 10, I have Darius Garland. At number 9, I have Jaren Jackson Jr. At number 8, I have LaMelo Ball. At 7, I have Zion. 6, Trae Young. 5, Tyrese Halliburton. 4, Ja Morant. 3, Anthony Edwards. 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Number 1, Luka.
Wait, tilt your screen. Ja Morant belongs over Anthony Edwards.
I put Ant over him because of
You
all
love you some
You
Ant.
do love
I
Ant.
love Ant.
Ja Morant
And
deserves
I
to be
think
over Anthony
Ja
Edwards.
Morant's a fucking complete
I think Ja
jackass
Morant
and all
deserves to be a 2.
No, he does not deserve to be over
Yeah,
Shai.
he does.
No, with the off-court shit, no.
Dude. It's still Ja. Like we're talking about just
shit.
the play. I know that he comes with
I
the
mean,
off-court
what's the
shit.
Grizzlies' record without Ja Morant? That's a good
Yes,
Grizzlies
but
team.
the Grizzlies have been like the 2 seed the last 2 seasons. Shai, I know he's on a crap team and everything. He still hasn't done anything. Other than average ridiculous numbers on a shitty
first
team. Yeah, he did.
And he was
great.
beyond efficient, and he's a great
I love
defender.
Shai.
Shai doesn't have
I
a
love
weakness
Shai,
in his
but
game,
Shai
really.
still hasn't proven anything.
Shai's also like 22.
Well, what's Ja?
I mean,
No, they're all under
24.
25.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, what are we talking about?
My thing would if none of this off the court shit happened with Ja, I would have him at 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
My reason with Ja, I have him at 4 is because of all this off the court shit, and I think that's the thing that's gonna really fuck up the locker room and team around chemistry, and that's why that for me that bumps Ja down.
I mean, okay, Halliburton at 5. We've already had Halliburton arguments. I don't even want to go into the Halliburton thing. We're just gonna repeat what
So
we
would you
said.
Trae Young over Halliburton?
I would do Trae Young. I would do Zion.
Do you know what the
I would do Zion.
just for reference? Last year the Pacers, Halliburton, he had a 10-game stretch where he got hurt and he missed 10 games. The Pacers were in. They were I think the 7 or 8 seed when he played. They lost 9 out of their 10 games when Halliburton went out. Just for reference.
Okay.
And Zion, I have Zion. I don't really know where to put Zion.
Just can't stay on the court.
Zion could be at 2 if he played, but I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, no
like-
doubt.
I would put Ja. I would do Ja 2. SGA 3. Anthony Edwards 4. I would put Halliburton somewhere around.
I think the 4
8 or
are pretty
9.
solidified. The top.
That's
4.
the top
Yeah,
4 for
no doubt.
sure. Honestly, I think you should put Trae at 5. I'd have Zion over Halliburton. I don't even know if I'd have LaMelo in it. I probably would. I like Jaren Jackson though.
Yeah.
I like you
Yeah.
putting Jackson.
I mean,
in.
Jaren Jack. I mean, he's what he does on defense.
His
is
defensive
obviously
ability is
insane.
insane.
He could stretch the floor, and
Yeah.
if he just develops any sort of post game, he could bump up these rankings even more.
What does he rebound? How are his rebounding numbers?
He averaged 7 rebounds a game.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how many
That-
blocks did he average, though?
I mean,
his
defensively,
blocking
That
Jaren-
number needs to
Jaron
bump up.
Jackson Jr. just defensively.
Okay, he
belongs
needs to
in there.
average 10 boards a game though. There's no reason he should be averaging under 10 a game.
What else do y'all got on this?
Well, I think there's a lot of guys, especially in the honorable mentions, who will definitely find themselves in this list.
Yeah,
Between
like,
like
I
Giddey,
think-
Paolo,
I think next year,
Mobley.
like Paolo will for sure be in the top 10.
I think Giddey's gonna be in the top 10.
should be too.
Mobley possibly too. Mobley's really.
I was
good.
gonna say I think I might have Mobley over Jaren Jackson. Honestly, I do like Jaren Jackson being in it.
Well, I think right now,
Mobley-
Jaron Jackson is still a better
he's a-
defender, and he can stretch the floor
It's
for you.
close.
I
And
think
Jaron Jackson won Defensive Player of the Year.
yeah, but
Mobley-
I still
Mobley
think
was a
Mobley
close
was
second.
I think second place.
Yeah, he was second.
I would probably take Mobley defensively. Jaren Jackson's more refined offensively, so I'm fine with it. But I think next year Mobley's going to be pushing top 5. In
He
there.
could, but Mobley just really can't stretch the floor for you right now,
Yeah.
where Jaron Jackson can. If you have Jaron
Yes.
Jackson open in the corner, you're gonna pass it to him, and he's gonna shoot it, and you got a
Yeah.
decent shot, he'll knock it down.
You know, he's got an ugly ass
So-
shot.
Even though he does, yeah.
I still think Ja deserves to be 2. I know the off court shit is obviously
Yeah,
there.
if the off the court
I mean-
shit didn't happen with Ja, I would have him at 2.
No, we need.
I
need a
solely
clean
have him at
stretch.
2 because of all this controversy with him, and
Yeah.
for me that's a big thing. I don't like that shit at all.
No, we need a clean stretch from Jaw here with no dumbass activity.
Well, we'll see what he does. But Ja is still, I mean, he's still one of the like up and coming faces of the league, regardless of the issues obviously the issues have put a massive impediment on that.
Yeah.
But if you take that away from it, which I know you can't, he's clearly the number 2.
Yeah. And for me, that reflected in his rank.
That's fair.
All right. You want to run through it?
Sure. So my top 10 players under 25 in the NBA goes as follows. Number 10, I have Darius Garland. Number 9, I have Jaren Jackson Jr. 8, LaMelo Ball. 7, Zion Williamson. 6, Trae Young. 5, Tyrese Halliburton. 4, John Morant. 3, Anthony Edwards. 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Number 1, the Don Luka Doncic.